Copilot is built to be able to work with your Microsoft applications and really work kind of in line with you on your productivity tools or your business applications. Copilot Studio enables you to broaden that into other applications and other data sets for you to build really Copilots that are specific for a certain purpose. So if you need an accountant Copilot, or if you need like a lawyer Copilot or a mathematician Copilot, you're really able to build those specifically for what your requirements are. So you have this ability now with Copilot Studio to take certain data sets and then give it certain features and customize the specific Copilot that you're looking for. And this is all now really available at your fingertips with the Copilot Studio tool. I would recommend trying to build out your first Copilot. So going to the Copilot Studio application itself and trying to create actually the first virtual agent. So this will get you used to how to add in the certain topics that you're going to be working with, how to understand context of questions, how to understand the data sets that are required, and then go ahead and try to use it within your team. Give them access to the tool, have them start asking questions, and you're going to see firsthand really the types of interactions that your team is looking for. And then you can tweak and change the behavior of the Copilot depending on what your team is ultimately looking for. So I'd say the best way to get started is honestly just to get started. Yeah, so actually within Copilot, this is a huge factor that there is this enterprise grade data protection that is ongoing with all of your data that's secured within the Microsoft Graph and any sort of interaction that you have with Microsoft Copilot. So you know that any sort of answer that you're providing or additional context is not going and becoming publicly accessible by the residents of the internet. And so you're able to ensure that that's kept secure under guard. It's really all backed by Microsoft's compliance and security. Yeah, you see Copilot Studio formerly was Microsoft Virtual Agent being used in a number of use cases. The first one that you see the most is online on the website. You're going to actually have a chat bot interface that your customers or potential customers are able to interact with to understand, general information about your organization or maybe the availability of products if you're working in kind of a B2C or B2B capacity. So that's a huge use case, is having an online chatbot that can really facilitate this sort of customer service interaction. But that's really just step one. There's so many other use cases with Copilot Studio of building these Copilots that achieve certain tasks, whether that's achieving your legal request and asking it, how should I interact on this certain contract? Or from an accounting perspective, understanding what are the GAAP rules that we need to be following and getting insight from that. So really, the use cases are honestly endless in this way that you can build a Copilot for specific functions across every single role in your organization. Definitely. There are tons of ways that you can train the interface, and that's all really used or done through providing it different context. So adding in different data sets from different environments. Like if you wanted to have a sales agent Copilot, for example, built through Copilot Studio, you could perform or provide all of your CRM data into the tool, and then it will have the context to understand exactly where you're at with your opportunities, your leads, at what point a certain lead is in a marketing campaign. It'll give you all of that insight. It's really just all dependent on what data you provide to it and how you train the decision making for the chatbot. I'd say one of the best ways to do something like this is actually ask Copilot itself to say, how can I improve, our attendance, or how can I decrease the amount of tickets that we have within our customer support portal? It'll give you some sort of insights like that. And you can even ask how to work with, how to add Copilot to decrease those or to create more attendance. So using it actually as a resource for questions and getting general answers, just like you would with Google, but just with additional context. So one of the best use cases that I see for Copilot in the future is being able to take any role within an organization and see where we can parse out some of the automated tasks, or the tasks that should be automated, and then building a Copilot specific for that role.